name's Porter. This is the Kiltsman's Kitchen. Well, we're still here. Didn't burn the kitchen down last week, but you know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, continue cooking with all the wrong kitchen equipment until you do. Something like that.
That's what she said.
So what are we cooking this week? So we're going to do a flourless chocolate silk cake this week with a no-bake walnut crust and a fresh whipped cream. Not going to use an oven, not going to use a stove. Instead, let's see. Yeah. We're going to pull out our friend rice cooker. And how about, as counterpart, Ziploc bag. This will work and it's going to be awesome, I promise. Alright, so we're going to start. We're going to make a raspberry sauce to kind of mosaic into our chocolate silk cake. Yeah. That's it, cut! Alright. Okay, so. A couple cups of raspberry. Half a cup of sugar. And about a half cup of water. Okay, so right now, while we're cooking down our raspberry sauce, we're going to weigh out our walnuts for the crust. It's a no-bake crust, so we're going to be relying on sugar, butter, and crushed walnut bits to kind of make it all hold together when you refrigerate it. Anyways, I'm going to use about 13 ounces, which is, for those of you playing at home that don't have a digital scale sitting around, about 4 cups, 3 cups and 3/4, something around there. So what we're going to do, toss that into your handy dandy Ziploc bag here. Get some brown sugar. Going to do about a cup of dark brown sugar. And let's see here, about half a cup, 8 tablespoons of melted butter. If you're wondering how I melted the butter, I did it with my mind. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. That was probably like 4 tablespoons of vanilla. Okay, I got this. So, you got all that stuff, you got all the stuff in the bag, now you got to crush it up. Best way to do that is with a rolling pin. However, if you don't have an oven, you don't have a kitchen, to speak of, odds are probably good you don't have a rolling pin. So, use a heavy bottomed, like pint glass, anything kind of circular, cylindrical. Yeah, that'll do. Leave a little bit of air. Leave a little space for air to escape out of the bag, otherwise you're just going to explode the bag. It's going to be a big mess. With our newly acquired beer bottle rolling pin, in case you're wondering, we're going to mash this stuff until it's kind of a grainy, slightly chunky, Play-Doh-y consistency. Yeah, that's a real thing, because I said so. Now you've got your crust all mashed and ready to go. Now I need something to put it in. Now if you don't have some sort of like glass baking dish, pan, like something with edges, inch or two tall, don't worry, I got you covered. Oh yeah, that's right. We're using a popsicle box and some duct tape. Ready-made pans. Now, we're just going to line these with about 3-4 layers worth of cling wrap and press our crust into it. Alright, so we got our crust, we got our pans. Now we just gotta line these things while our raspberry sauce continues to cook down. I guess all in all it's gonna probably take about 45 minutes or so. Anyways, so onto the pan. So this has been about 45-50 minutes or so. But it's perfect. So, got the sauce here. Oh, look at that. So, just set it aside, put in a bowl, dish, something. Time to move on to doing the chocolate. So we got a rice cooker here, filled with water now. We're making a double boiler. 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Maybe 1/3 cup. Let's say like 1 pound, 1 pound 8 ounces. It's roughly about 3 cups, 3 3/4 cups semi-sweet chocolate chips. Chocolate chips. Scientific measurement. Yeah. Okay, so we may have had a slight mix-up, a little hitch in the giddy-up, if you will, but well on our way to fixing it. So you're going to want to add about 1/2 cup of powdered sugar to this. But here's the thing. You don't want to just like add it to the chocolate, straight to the chocolate. You want to mix it into the cream, which is already in the bowl with the chocolate. So, what we're going to do, gonna call Charlie Sheen to clean up this mess, and then we're going to add some of our black duct tape brand heavy cream. Fork. And we got our powdered sugar mixed into our whipped cream. Yep. That's right. We're adding a whole stick of butter to that. That is correct. And since I had to add more cream, another very scientific measurement, 2.5 handfuls more of chocolate. Now, we just sort of let that go, give it a little stir. Alright, Now that's done, just sit back and let it melt. Only come back to stir it once every 5 to 10 minutes. Do not be a happy stirrer. I know, it's fun taking your spatula and drawing it through all those rich, luscious, tender, sweet, chocolatey morsels. But you're dissipating heat and you're slowing the cooking process, so just stop it. So, now we've got our eggs that hopefully you've had sitting out this whole time so they can be approaching something like room temperature. And we're going to start whipping those into the chocolate one at a time. The reason for this is if you add really cold eggs to your chocolate mixture, you run the risk of having that chocolate seize up like a presidential candidate being asked about fund misappropriation. Nobody wants that. Whereas if you add nice warm eggs, it's going to smooth out the chocolate mixture, give it a nice body and smooth texture like baby sealskin. Or something less offensive and illegal. I don't know. Anyways, it's good. Just whip in some warm eggs, 3 of them, and then let it cook for about 5 minutes. So, now we're going to take that raspberry sauce we made at the outset, drop a bit of it on the top there, and kind of stir it gently in a few different directions to get a nice mosaic thing happening there. And once that's done, just take the bugger and throw it in the freezer for about 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. Alright, so we've got our chocolate silk cake in the freezer. It's chilly, and while we're waiting for that, we're gonna make some whipped cream. Alright, so we're starting out with an ice bath for our heavy cream. The colder we can keep the cream, the better it's going to want to set up for us. So, ice bath's a good idea. 3½ cups of heavy cream, heaping ½ cup of powdered sugar, and about 3 teaspoons, 3 caps of vanilla extract. Now, the secret ingredient, about 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. This stuff is going to help the whipped cream set up like a Guido's hair spikes on the Jersey Shore. Now I know for those of you that are used to making your own whipped cream fresh, 1/4 teaspoon seems a little excessive, but come on, cut me some slack, I'm doing this by hand. Anyways, just start whipping that heavy cream like it was a rented redheaded stepchild that owes you money. You'll know it's time to stop when either stiff peaks begin to form in the heavy cream, or social services shows up on your doorstep and attempts to take your heavy cream away from you and remove it to protective restaurant custody. For me, this took about 7 minutes or so. Alright. Looks like whipped cream. Tastes like whipped cream. Only one way to be sure, though.
Did we get it?
Oh yeah.
What did we get?
Oh, we got it. Oh, you might want to go get like a warm washcloth or something for that. All right, so there you have it. Flourless chocolate silk cake, handmade fresh whipped cream, and a no-bake walnut and brown sugar crust. Now, maybe not the moment you've all been waiting for, the moment I've been waiting for, my personal moment of zen. So, comment, rate, subscribe. Leave me some suggestions. What else you guys would like to see on the show in the future? And then we'll give it a go. Alright. I'm off to roll around in some more of this stuff and have the minions throw me to the lesbians. Cheers. All our products now come with 50% more duct tape.
Ah, it's in my kilt. It's in my kilt.
That's what she said.